logging out here, it seems. This really is about as fast as I can go on the Grom. That little intro, ooh, fuck me. Oh, goodness gracious, oh, God. That little intro I was talking about recording, goodness gracious, bottom the fuck out of this thing. I tried going a little bit faster, and I bottomed it out, like, real bad. Which is where I actually started the video that you're now watching, because, well, I had to check the exhaust to make sure I didn't fucking break it at the intro to the trail. It'd be kind of bad. So, instead, I started it there. So this is, it's about as fast as we can go. I also forgot to bring the 360 cam. I feel like it'd be really interesting to see rider position on something like a Grom doing this. Because this tiny ass bike is moving underneath me. Really, probably the most abusive thing I've done on the Grom. Let's see. We're going 30. We're going about 30 miles an hour through these trails. So the Grom suspension definitely has its work cut out for it. Whoa, goodness. I'm really not a fan of mud. It's just not my thing. I know some people like live for it. Not my thing though. I'd rather play around in the dry. At the top of second, so I haven't shifted out of second. The bike is slow enough in second, and it's fast enough at the top of second that it's decent, right? I don't need to shift. So, I'm sure I'll have to go down to first at some point. I definitely won't be going to third. The bike can't handle much more speed than this on this kind of terrain. Oh, fuck me. And it's able to pick itself up from like 10 miles an hour in second gear without much struggle. So I really just don't need to shift, which is pretty freaking nice, I won't lie. It is pretty nice. I do plan on taking a break about halfway through though. Yeah, I do plan on taking a break about halfway through. You know, we'll just try and find ourselves a little pull off at some point. Alright, we went to first. That mud hole's a little crazy. Oh, fuck me. So, there's good and bad about, like, riding trails sight unseen. And instead, on one hand, things catch you off guard. You know, that's, oh fuck, that was a hard one. Things catch you off guard, and that's not that cool. On the other hand, things catch you off guard, you know? It keeps you on your toes. I sure know that square in that rock a second ago was keeping me on my toes. If this flat goes front, I'll have to just turn around. Because, I ain't got... We do a little bit of solo riding, if you will. There isn't exactly... There's exactly somebody I can just cold call and be like, hey, so I got a flat on my Grom, and I'm X amount of miles deep into the woods. Any way that you can come help a fella out? I don't really have that safety net, and that's okay. A lot of people don't. But, you know, something to keep in mind if you do things, if you do things like this. If you don't have a safety net, maybe try and like reach out to a friend and try and get a safety net. Because I'll be, oh fuck me, okay. Because I'll be real, crashing out of here would I don't know if it would game over me. I don't think it'd go that far, but like, it'd game over the Grom for a little while. I'd probably limp my broken ass. Oh fuck! I'd probably limp my broken ass out of here. Whoa. Areas are a test for the 12-inch wheel. It's also a test for my fucking mind-body connection. Goodness gracious. Because, I mean, I gotta pay attention. We're going pretty slow through here right now. We're going, okay, over these rocks we're going 10 miles an hour. So, you know, that's a little more than like a jog. I think your average adult male can sprint at like 15, I think. Somewhere around there, the number's around there somewheres. Hey, there's a guy. my goodness. Slide the rear wheel around. Oh man, you know, oh fuck, okay. A scary thing that a lot of people don't talk about when they ride Groms off-road, if, I don't know, I don't really watch a whole lot of people ride Groms off-road, or ride Groms, really. I don't really watch a lot of people ride Groms, really. But like, the low footstands and feeling shit brush against your feet is something else. I'll be honest, I've sat down for most of this. There's a couple sections where I stand up, but like sitting down is just so much easier on the Grom, because standing, see, like you would stand on a normal dirt bike. You would stand on a normal dirt bike because it gives you better agility. The issue is that I run wide and low dirt bike boards on this bike because it just makes it easier for road riding, really. And so I gotta lean forward a little bit more. It's kind of like riding a sport bike where like you lean a little forward now, and it's better on my back. But when I get off-road and stuff, I gotta lean a little more forward. That's not that cool, because it means that you kind of lose all the agility by putting all the weight on your arms. Another thing, is that standing makes this bike in particular super twitchy. Super twitchy. So I normally just sit, or maybe even like hover my ass just a little bit, but I don't stand. I don't fully stand. Give it like a motocross crouch stance at best. I think the guy that we just passed was on a whoa, fuck me. Ugh. I think the guy that we just passed, though, was on a 300L. I'd like to have one of those. I think a 300L would be real fun. It's basically just a bigger Grom. I would like to do a Grom racing series. I think that would be fun. Whoa. I won't lie, okay? I'm not like a a Grom enthusiast by any stretch of the imagination. I got this bike to learn stunts on, and to occasionally do this. I would much rather be riding a dirt bike off-road and riding, you know, like a full-fledged street bike on-road. But the Grom just makes it so simple to do everything. It really does. And I still stand by it that a Grom is like a second bike. I definitely don't think that it's like a first bike, not a first bike, an only bike. There you go. I don't think it's an only bike. I just don't think it's good enough at road going. At least for my use case, which is primarily road. I use the Grom for primarily road, and so I couldn't recommend a Grom as a primarily road bike. Because it honestly just doesn't do as good as I'd want it to. I'd rather just get a street bike. If you were gonna get a small bike, just get a 300. You know, or if you were gonna get a dirt bike, then get like an XR 100 from like the early 2000s. Would even be better than this. Whoa, okay, so I think this is probably like a halfway point. I'm kind of in my zone right now. I don't really want to stop, so I think I keep going. And it looked like the other trail was coming in from over there, like it was kind of like a T section. That's why I went right. I think that's correct. No clue, for real. We'll just keep it pressing. And if the camera cuts off, because I don't know how long it records in each section, so if it cuts off, I'll try and cut it back on as soon as possible, so there's this little gap in what you see. But, you know, no promises, of course. Oh, real shit. Alright, narrowly escaped that one. Alright, so we're doing our little crouch stance right now above these rocks. Let the bike try and do what it can. I think for this trail, I really wanted to discuss like mind-body connection, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that in as good of a detail as I want to. I think off-road riding is a great way to improve mind-body connection, and what I mean by that is getting your body to recognize what it needs to do and actually doing it. I know it means different things to everybody, right? Like you'll see F1 racers grabbing those little like dropping rods and shit. little buttons to like time how the response time is and stuff. I really do think though that, ooh, nice little trip. I really do think though that one of the greatest mind-body connection improvers that you can do as a sports enthusiast is ride something off-road. And I'll just be like, you know, that's why I say something, right? Because I don't necessarily think that it has to be, oh, we're in like a little lowland. It's pretty sick. Okay. I don't necessarily think it has to be a motorcycle, and I don't necessarily think it has to be a bicycle. I just think something off-road with constantly changing, oh, there's a creek over there. Something with like constantly changing terrains that you have to work around. Oh, this is sick. Hold up. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, that's beautiful. Oh, okay. A little rock garden. Let's see, where was I at? Yeah, constantly changing terrains that you need to constantly adapt to. I think that's probably one of the best ways to improve your ability to do things. We'll go right. Because, like, I don't know. You'll see it, we're gonna go through the woods right here. You'll see, like, gamers, like esports players, have really fast reaction times, and it's because that's pretty much all a game is how fast can you react to that guy being there and clicking on him. Like, you know, they've got a pretty good mind-body connection with their mouse hand, and that's impressive in its own right, being able to just look at something on screen and flick your hand exactly to that point. But outside of that, I wonder how the rest of them are, you know, like, could you, oh goodness. Oh, can they balance well? You know, like, I would think that's something. Spatial awareness. Oh. Like I guess I would say driving. Driving's a pretty good spatial awareness increase. I don't know, fellas. I feel like off-road riding of any sort of little vehicle is just a good way to improve your body. Whoa! Started sliding both wheels on that one. Footage comes out okay. It's really dark back in these woods, like in the lower sections of these trees. It's real dark, and I've got the camera shutter speed cranked up pretty fast, so this isn't just some blurry mess. So that's another thing, is like, sense of speed on this video might not be the greatest. purely because this thing is going at like, I think 1/500 right now. So, fuck, okay. Slow down a little bit. 1/500 is pretty flippin' fast. It captures an image every 500th of a second. Oh god, two-way, stop! Bro, I've been riding for like a fucking hour and the camera's been off. I've been talking about like mind-body connection and off-road riding and just like just things. I've just been talking about things and moving. I feel like I'm absolutely hauling ass on the ground, and the fucking camera has been off. That's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. Fuck. Anyway, I don't know if it's on camera. We passed to do it on a CRF 300L, and I was talking about how fun that would be to have. Oh my dick! Because it's basically just a big Grom. Whoa! We've gone through it like a couple rock gardens. We crossed over a creek. There was a bridge. Man, fuck. I'll end up having to come back up here. You know, it only took me a couple hours to get up to this place. So it probably won't be something I do very soon, but it will be something I do at some point. To try and get a complete run of this thing. Goodness. Damn, that's unfortunate. We bottomed out a couple times. We went up a couple little rocky ass hill climbs where the trail's just been eroded away. Oh goodness, flipping. Okay, let's snake it through right here. Man, that's really unfortunate. We've been fucking moving for the past like hour. I don't know, I say hour, you know, time is a difficult thing. Actually, hold up. We started this at 4. It's 4:37. Okay. So at the most, because I think it records in 30-minute intervals, I think you only missed like 4 minutes. Okay. That's not as bad as I thought it was. I'll have to just keep an eye on the time. Yeah, I'll have to just keep an eye on the time and check it every so often. Alright, so its timer says 4:37 right now. I'll check it in just a second. Oh, the Grom being so short makes like trivial dirt bike stuff fucking pain. It is what I asked for though, so I guess I'm a, what do they call that? What are they, like somebody who likes like things to be difficult or painful or whatever the fuck? What do they call that? I forget the word. I was trying to think of it, hoping it was come to me, but I can't. Ooh. But I guess really that's what the Grom is a lesson in, do you like pain? Because if you liked comfort, you would just get literally anything else. For any use case that you can think of, there's a better one. Other than maybe gas mileage, I don't know. I think the Grom's fuel efficiency is pretty unmatched. Maybe that's it. Maybe the Grom's utility plus its gas mileage is what makes it so freaking, whoa, peak. Dude, there's a lot of mud that my tires are just not designed for. I probably won't put any music on this. Oh, goodness gracious. I probably won't put any music on this. So it can just be like a raw sound plus yapping. I really need to get a external microphone so that way if I wanted to post raw sound, like if I didn't like the shit I was yapping about, then I could just post raw sound rather than it all being baked into one thing. Because like right now, everything we've done so far kind of can't be used as raw sound anymore because, well, I've been fucking yapping over it. Bottom out there. Oh, that real smooth sand looks so picturesque when you're riding up to it because it's just like a little cloud. Not picturesque when you're riding on it though, because that front wheel wants to wash. You know, what's another thing that's interesting to take note of is that I don't trailer anywhere. I've always enjoyed the ability to just ride to the location. Ride at the location. Oh, goodness. And then leave and ride back home. I've really enjoyed that. So, like, you know, if I break this, I've still got hours before I can get home, which is what I was talking about earlier, which I'm hoping was still on camera. solo riding, without a safety net. You know, like somebody who can come pick you up if you break your shit. That should be on video, I think. Oh, that should be on video. Oh, there's not a lot of breaking in the sand. All right, let's go through here. Since I can't go through the mud. There we go. Okay. Not breaking the sand. I was sliding on top. Front and rear were both locked up, and I was just sliding at a straight line. Which really, using the front brake on the Grom, off-road, I feel like is a death sentence. Because it's like, what, I'm just gonna slide. Videos of those guys like who ride in swamps and shit, or like farmland, when they just are flat out and then all of a sudden their front wheel just buries. Hey, that looked like a little hill climb. I fuck with hill climbs. That right here, it don't look difficult. I think it's probably, yeah, might have been a tree or something down. People just started cutting around it. But anyways, those guys that like ride in farms and shit, I always think about that when I go through mud and stuff, because it's like, I am fully prepared to continue through that mud. What I'm not fully prepared for is surviving going over the bars and presumably smashing my dick and balls and cock and nuts and back and ass all over the surrounding terrain. Alright. What time is it? It's 47. Okay, so the camera should be cutting off here soon if it really is on 30-minute intervals. Focus on it. Because if it doesn't cut off here soon, then that'll mean that I wasn't recording at all for the intro, and I think that's even worse than missing a little bit of footage. I think missing a full, at some point. Ugh. That's sad. Okay. Oh. Well, okay. Can only go so slow in second gear. Hold up. Okay, so there's a bypass right there, and there's a way to go around over there. I literally can't go up that, so we're going this way. Okay. It's not terrible. There's a road. My chain rollers are screaming. I can just hear them begging. All this sand and mud. Okay. Damn, hit a nice little open clearing. This is gorgeous. Hold up. This is gorgeous. Huge, big open area. I love nature. It's so pretty. Sure that I looked at the time. I hope that that's on camera. That at least tell me how many miles this is. Roundabout. Okay. Another little cross section. I guess for the safety of the video, I'm going to go ahead and cut this, and then I'll start it up again. Alright, here we go. We start it up again. Hit me in the eyeball. ability to do this full trail, which I saw guys on dirt bikes leaving here kind of laughing at me, kind of giving me a little chuckle. Oh, fuck me. Okay. I think seeing that and then still seeing that the Grom is doing pretty a-okay. I don't doubt I couldn't do a lot of things that don't require just raw power or size for the Grom to clear. I think really, at the end of the day, the Grom kind of has the ability to do it all. Obviously not as good. Whoa, because I almost slid out right there in some sand. Oh, okay. Bottomed out there. Hey, I think it's the end. It is. Alright, fellas. Let's take ourselves a little bit of a victory look. It took us just under an hour to complete. Just under an hour. I hope it got all the footage. Honda Grom. Honda flippin' Grom. It's pretty sick. Look at that. The exhaust is still round. Not some, it's not some flaming pile of garbage just yet. It will be at some point. Especially if I keep riding it the way that I am. But, yeah, just under an hour. I'd say that's pretty damn good. I'd say that's pretty damn good for the Grom. I think I'm going to slam back a bottle of water. Maybe eat a Pop-Tart that I got in the backpack. And then I'll be on my journey home. Gamers, I appreciate you. Be safe, have fun, go do something you enjoy. I'll see you, fellas. By the way, fellas, just as a little tidbit, this is the shit that I do to get where I go on a Grom. Okay? When I tell you that it's ass, that it's hell, that I wouldn't recommend it for road riding, this is why. Look at this. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm literally wide open throttle. It doesn't go any faster than this. What the fuck? If I sit here for a long enough time, I won't, because I don't care to waste my camera battery. But if I did, you'd see cars fly past me at like 20 miles an hour faster than me. And here I am, on a Grom, wide open throttle, red line. Not even, doesn't make enough power to go red line. 65! I'm barely going 60, and that's downhill. Goodness gracious. Alright, see you.